No, and not just that, Aartiji, you've also written about it, you've covered the activities, and you're one of the first people in the journalist fraternity for a while who've been saying that why is there not a comprehensive crackdown. So, but the other aspect, look at the thought process, how diabolic they are, and the way the organization works. It looks very benign on the face of it. Even when you meet them, they look to be very, very harmless. But look at their intent.
Anand, I have to compliment Home Minister Amit Shah for taking this bold decision, for executing the plan and preparing for it for such a long time. But at the same time, I do want to put this on record that this is the misfortune of India, this country, that it took us so long to come to this point. You see, the fact is that any Islamist radical organization is given a long rope to fulfill its agenda, which is essentially the establishment of Sharia and establishment of the Islamic rule, and the whole idea of a regressive nation, regressive Khalifa. Unless and until you crack down on such organizations, such people, such ideologues, you are essentially, in a way, encouraging that idea to be. That's what happened in India for such a long time, whether it was Simi, whether it was Indian Mujahideen, whether it was SDF, SD, PFI, and all these, different versions of Popular Front of India. All these groups and all the ideologues, they have been given so much freedom to idle hatred against Hindus, hatred against the other communities, and essentially what all has done is created hostility and animosity between Hindus and Muslims. This has been my biggest beef with every government in India for the last so many decades, that why are we giving them so much freedom? They are exercising all the fundamental freedoms that Indian Constitution gives us. They are using Indian democracy to subvert it, to subvert the idea of India that we have, an idea of India which is enshrined in the Constitution. So my issue really is that for the first time, the government of India, Home Minister Amit Shah has shown the will and determination that India can do it. India can shut down the shop of communal polarization, communal hate and animosity, which is created by Islamic radical groups. Yep. That is the bottom line. These Islamic radical groups operated exactly the PFI has been operating for a while. This is how it operated in Kashmir also. And saw what happened when you gave a free hand to all the Islamic radical groups. You ended up having a massacre, a genocide, and ethnic cleansing of Kashmiri Hindus in Kashmir. You wiped out these Islamic radical groups, wiped out an entire indigenous community in Kashmir. Yeah, that's what you will get if you give a free hand, a long rope to radical outfits like PFI. So I would say hats off to Home Minister Amit Shah that he has shown this resolve, and I think it is also going to bring, the well-meaning, the well-intentioned Muslims who want to live their life in peace and in a pluralistic India, and who identify themselves as part of the Indian civilization. So I think it is important to segregate fundamentalists within Islamic society, within Muslim society in India, segregate them completely, isolate them completely, and have Muslims who see themselves as Indian nationalists first, more than anything else, and give them a chance to, prosper in peace and harmony with other communities in India. I think this is a great initiative, great effort made by the Home Ministry. Hats off. And I hope this case is brought to a logical conclusion.
Exactly.
And it happens soon.
Exactly, because